What's going on, YouTube? I literally just got my package like minutes ago. My daughter, was home from school, and here we are. It had my address information on it, and I couldn't take the stuff off, so I just taped a piece of paper over it so it wouldn't show my address. But so as you can tell, I have my Note 3 here, and this is my case that I have. I have the same case, the Sadio Active or Deluxe case, or on every phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, just so I can show you, this point of the video is what's in this little case. By the title of the video, you can already tell that it is their crazy big battery. Now let me get this case off real quick. Alright, so there we go. The battery in this phone is almost dead, so I'm going to go ahead and power it down, turn it off, and we're going to open up this bad boy. So, here we go. This is a very thick packaging. Alright, so let's open up the little packaging here. Alright, that's it. That's empty. Comes with this little thing right here telling you how to assemble the case and everything. I'll let you pause that and read it if you want to. There's a kickstand on it. That's cool. Didn't realize that. You have a nice little cleaning cloth. And then you have ZeroLemon's thing. Now, I'm a huge ZeroLemon fan. I really am. I have their Note 2 ZeroLemon battery for my Note 2 right here, this device. But I don't go very many places that need a huge battery, and so I don't have it on there right now, but if I do go somewhere where I need it, I have it right here. I also have their battery for the S3, and that's right here. And I had their battery for the Galaxy S4, but my dad's in the Army, and he has an S4, and just like these two batteries right here, I don't really use them unless I'm going to go somewhere or I'm not going to be at home. Now, I'll use them on my main device, but the S3, the S4, the Note 2, my HTC One, all my other devices are not my daily drivers, so I don't, keep a huge battery on them at all times. So in the description below, click where it says show more to expand it and see all the links. I'll have a link to my video on the S3, S4, and Note 2 batteries. Again, all these, and also the S4 battery. So you'll want to check that out if you have an S3, an S4, or a Note 2. If you have a Note 3, then this video is for you. So let's take this out. That is just freaking massive. That is huge. Let's take this out. This is ginormous. I just want to hold on. I just want to give you a comparison. This is the 9,000 milliamp hour battery for the Note 2. 9,300 or something. It's over 9,000. So, and this one's 10,000. Look at this. Look at this. This is massive. It's just, I can't get over that. That's huge. There it is, like side by side. You can see it sticks out right there. And even the main battery. That is freaking ginormous. Now, I've paid out of pocket for all of these batteries. I reached out to ZeroLemon, and they never ever got back to me, and they never do, about a review unit, so I went and paid for this. It gets expensive buying, this $40 battery, this $45 battery, the $40 battery for the S4, and then this battery was $60. So, let's, I paid out of pocket, my own money that I earned, so I didn't get this from them. This is huge. This is just, and it has like a little case that it's in. I just can't get over how big this is. And there's a screen protector right there. Honestly, I think I much preferred this style right here where you just have a TPU case over a battery. It doesn't look like you're going to be able to do that on the Note 3. So that's kind of, that sucks. I really wish they would give you an option like, there might be an option later on. There might be one right now. but I didn't see one. This was the only option I saw. So I'm gonna read the instructions on how to get this apart. Okay, so I think I figured it out. From right here, this, yeah, okay, cool. So this just comes apart like this around the whole unit. And then this comes off. Alright, so there's like the door, the back. So I'm gonna take this. This is my first time doing this. This is a little rough. I have a third-party battery in my phone. Anyway, I got two of the one that I did a video on. I have this one, and I have a the stock battery. So I have tons of batteries for this phone. So the pins just line up like you see them right there and right there. So you just put it in like such. Wow, that adds like 13 extra pounds to your phone. That is insane. So I'm guessing that it slides in like this. Or not. Hold on. Okay, so there's little tabs right here, and they're just, I guess they break off. Oh, let me figure this out too. Okay, so with a little bit of frustration because the picture is showing like the phone like this, and it's showing right here, which doesn't make any sense. So the instructions to me aren't that clear. I'm gonna just pull this in, and then this separates right here. As you can see, we are separating the case from the thing, so, and it wants to go right back. So this is kind of a pain. This is definitely not something you're going to do very often. Alright, so that just snapped off, as you heard, and should maybe saw, seen, whatever. Alright, so we'll do this side too. Alright, there's little, you know, parts that latch everywhere on this thing, so this is kind of a pain. Alright, it's coming apart, slowly but surely. Alright, so it's apart, it's in two pieces. Alright, we're going to go ahead and clean this screen because we did get it a little bit dirty while trying to follow the directions, which to me could have been a lot better. Alright, so we'll lay the phone, I'm going to clean the screen on the phone too. For any of you that are complaining about my nails, you can screw off because this is a case that's going to require nails. So if you don't have any, good luck getting this apart. Alright, so laying the phone down in there. Looks good. There's the home button. There's the speaker and stuff. So, that looks like it goes on like this. And then everything just snaps in place. Alright, everything snapped into place. Heard a nice audible click. So then we take the battery, which as you can see, the battery is exposed right here. So it looks like you can actually take a slim extended battery and use this little back cover. But since we have that on, we're not going to use that. We're just going to wrap this around it. And then it's got little ports. This one covers the S pin, so you can still pull the S pin out and use it if you need to. There's a speaker right there. So with this on there, oh, okay, now I see it. There is a little cutout inside this little plastic cover that, you know, allows for audio to pass through. So, and then here's your USB 3.0 charging port down here at the bottom, so you can still charge your phone with this in there. Which you're only going to need to charge your phone like once a week, and if you use it a lot, you should only have to charge it once every 3 days. And then there's the microphone. There's the like release thing for the when you have this TPU case off of it. So let's put that on there a little bit better. Alright, nice and snug. So we'll go ahead and try to turn the device on. Alright, the button is a very firm press, so you might want to get used to hitting the home button to unlock your device. That's kind of a big reason why I quit using this case right here, because you had to like give that power button a firm press, and sometimes it took, you know, 2 or maybe even 3 at the most presses to get like a secure, like where it unlocks your phone. So I literally every single time just hit that home button to unlock my phone instead of hitting the power button. Alright, so that's on there good. It looks like it's perfect. There's your camera. And this is the top part for your little 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. If I can get this off of there. There you go. And there's that IR blaster. So the IR blaster is not covered up. There you go. I got that nice into focus there. There's that, again, there's that 3.5 millimeter. I'll just show you again since it's up close and personal. There you go. And then there's the top little parts, and there's the little cutout for the speaker that I was telling you about earlier. You can see it right there. And then the charging port and the bottom microphone. So the case is it's a lot. It's very, very hefty. I could use this as a one-handed device before, and now it's going to make it even harder if it's even possible, which I don't think it is. So it feels like a tank, like nothing's going to hurt this phone. The screen protector is obviously on here, and I can flip through my screens, and I don't see any issues with it. And I don't have to worry about something messing up my screen because, again, the case acts as a screen protector.
Dad, I'm done with my orange juice.
Hey, Dad. Alright, so my brother just called me. Audio seemed fine. I could hear him. He could hear me. No issues at all. This is definitely going to be something that you'll want if you're in the military, or if you're in a situation where you're finding yourself without power for a while. I mean, you're going to get, and if you just text message and you use power saving and you kind of just sip the battery from your phone, you're probably going to get a whole 7 days of standby. I've gotten 7 days easily out of my S3. Yeah, I've gotten 7 days easily. But keep in mind, I only picked it up like maybe a couple times a day, and I only sent a text message or not a text message, but like a tweet or something. And so you're gonna get several days of standby. You're gonna get, I would assume, around 3 days of heavy use. I don't even think that if you ran a looping video with full brightness and everything maxed out, I'm pretty sure you'd still get 2 full days, because I got, days from this one, and I got days from this one. And the S4 battery, my dad's in the Army, and I gave it to him, and he's getting, 2 days of using it, a lot, because he's an RN and he's in the Army. So he'll use it, he'll be on it like all night long. He works overnights, and it'll get him through 2 whole days. So these batteries are freaking awesome. This phone is a tank. I'm pretty sure it's going to be able to withstand some pretty hefty drops. And yeah, so I mean, $60 is kind of steep. I mean, you're getting a lot more than just a battery like this. But honestly, I hope that ZeroLemon reaches out to people that want to use just a normal TPU back like this. I got used to this. I got used to these. So I don't know, man. As most of you that follow me on Instagram and Twitter are aware, the Nexus 5 is my daily phone. Wow, that is just, that words cannot describe how big that is. That just oh man, that is killer. So this you'll want to keep to the side in case you get a slim extended battery and you don't use that 10,000 milliamp hour. Oh, the power button is actually easier to press than it was on the Note 2. You still got to give it a firm press to get it to do it, but it's not that bad. I could use the power button instead of the home button. See, now I'm trying to get, there we go. That was the 3rd attempt. So they've done a better job than on the Note 2, but I'm still going to probably hit that home button to turn it on, since it's going to be a whole lot easier than, maybe. See, look at this. There you go. Yeah, get used to hitting that home button instead of the power button. That's my recommendation to you. And then you have this little belt clip that it comes with. And you can put your phone in there. And you can rock this on your belt. And spins around in like a full 360. And it's pretty stiff, so it's not gonna, you know, spin around real easy. You're not gonna just, you gotta be kind of hard on it to get, well, not, I'm not saying that right. You're not gonna just bump it out of place, but it's not hard to turn it, if you get what I'm saying. It's a stiff turn, it's firm, whatever. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that red subscribe button below. I'm talking a little bit funny because I have plastic in my mouth right now and it's making me talk funny. Links to my Twitter, my Instagram where I'm at 24/7, my Facebook, my Google+, links to pretty much everything in the description below, and that's how you'll keep up to date on what videos I'm working on. If you are following me on Twitter, more than likely you'll know what videos are coming out before you even see them, because I'll post, like, you know, screenshots or tweets saying what I'm working on and etc. And I post a ton on Instagram, so if you want to follow me, feel free to do so. Yeah, that's about it. Shout out to everybody that's following me on Instagram. If you want to play some Call of Duty Ghosts or Battlefield 4 with me on the PS3 or the PS4, just add me on PSN, wwjoshdew. More than likely I'll accept your request because I can have 2,000 friends and I currently have like 140. And that was after deleting a bunch of people that were inactive on the PS3 before the PS4 came out, before I got the PS4. So, yeah. That's over. I'm done talking. This is what Josh do, and I'm out.